Savage XL K5.9, round 2. Let's hope the battery's charged this time. Oh, don't do this to me, battery. Don't do this to me. Why are you doing this to me? Oh yeah, please, start. Come on, you know you want to do it. You're not infected. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh no, it's okay. Once it warms up, it becomes much easier to start. The initial turnover is quite tough for these batteries. The hardest part is like sticking this long roto start shaft in here. Can't see nothing. Nitro adventures, what can I tell you? Oh yeah, I like that. The more smoke, the better. It warmed up. This thing is really loud. This might be the loudest Nitro I have. Brakes good. Super rich. Oh yeah. It's got some power, but of course it's running really rich right now. We're gonna tune it later. So the Primal MT could easily crawl this. Let's see what this thing's got. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's no shift. I think that was first gear. Here we go, guys. I just drove over myself. I got a nice pump going. Oh yeah. Yo, the brakes are solid. All right, I had to turn it off. I think my battery is dead. So it actually shut down, the fail-safe worked, that cut out the electronics, the engine returned back to idle. This is great. So at this curb right here, the thing just shut off. It appears that my battery is dead. So check out this little light right here, right? I'm gonna give you a little bit of a light. So guys, you see that? It's blinking, it's nearly red. But the thing is, look at what happens. Oh, it's fully red now. Yep, when I apply anything on the remote, it's red. Battery indicator, HPI option part for this thing, pretty freaking cool. I already knew my receiver battery was bad, but as I was trying to crawl up this curb right here, you know, literally cut off the electronics and it applied full brakes. Another reason why, always make sure your fail-safe is correctly set. Anyways, I only got 1 tank of fuel out of this battery charge here, even though it was fully charged. So I'm gonna replace this, then we're gonna keep bashing, guys. Nitro never dies. Unless your battery goes first, then it's dead. The NitroGang after run report. Some people put oil in the engines. I do that too, but I also give the after run report. You know what I'm saying? Thing ran okay. It was extremely rich. Keep in mind, I basically have the tune that it had when I first bought it like a year ago. The goal was just to start it, clear up the engine. I did notice that the rear wheel is extremely wobbly. It's tough to pick it up from the footage, but when I wobble the rear wheel like this, you guys could see it has a lot of play. The other one actually doesn't wobble that much. I only observed this one here wobbling as I was driving. So not very good. These are tall tires. Any wobble at higher speeds is not good. You could destroy your axles. You could flip, which is, you know, you don't want to flip when you're running a Nitro. It's pretty embarrassing. Other thing is, of course, the battery pack. I already talked about that. It needs, you know, it needs a new battery pack. This is an old rechargeable pack in this thing. But other than that, it started, it ran. I don't think I heard it shift to second or third gear. You know what? Forget third gear. I don't think I even heard it shift to second gear. But that's something that I can look at in the future. If you want a Nitro that performs like new, well, you probably should get a new one. There's a reason why a lot of people sell these older ones. Basic things like getting the transmission to shift, you will never be able to tell unless you hit those high RPM passes. And even when you're going to buy one on the used market, a lot of times the owners won't even know. Maybe they don't even know it's got a 2-speed. A lot of times you'll just get misinformation. What's up, Nitro Gang? I was walking around. Today is Easter Sunday and I came up on a car that I always loved. This right here is a very rare Buick Grand National. It was a 1987 production run, and what's very special and very rare about it, other than the fact that I've actually seen one, is these were such low production model cars. Back when they produced, people bought these cars, they put them in the garage because they thought they were going to go up in value so much. Recently I checked a couple auction numbers. These have sold for over $100,000 in current auctions. What makes the Grand National special is right here on the hood. The 3.8 liter turbo. That's right, guys, a 1980s turbo Buick. Turbos were actually a thing in the late 70s and 80s. Unfortunately, they didn't survive into the early 90s. They just were not as popular. This particular one is an intercooled model. It does have upgraded modified wheels. Otherwise, the body itself looks to be in very, very good condition. This is an automatic model. I'm quite sure almost all of these were automatics, but you know what? Even the Corvettes of the day were generally all automatic. These are very rare cars. There is a rarer model than this. It's called the GNX, but this is not the GNX. These are, you know, pretty much cars that you could take to the car show and win some prizes with these. I personally always like this because it's just a really great looking car. You cannot go wrong with a black Buick. Now, in terms of power and speed, these were only rated at 200 horsepower, but they did have 300 pound-feet of torque at the time. Now, if you're thinking about it, that's actually a lot of power for the day.